Today we are going to talk about the top 5 worst foods that you should avoid eating if you want your brain to perform at its highest level. And I will also share with you what you should be eating instead. Now, many of these common foods are found in most people's diets, and they might not know that they are causing damage to their brain health. So let's jump right into it. The first food is one that you probably have guessed. It's sugar. Most of the time when you eat sugar, you get a little spike in energy. But then shortly after that, you crash and you feel tired and sluggish. Sugar causes a lot of inflammation throughout the body, especially in the brain. If there is too much sugar, this can cause damage to your neurons. And too much inflammation in the brain has been linked to things like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other forms of dementia. In addition, when you eat sugar, it depletes your antioxidants, which can then make your brain more susceptible to oxidative stress or free radical damage. And sugar can also decrease the amount of oxygen that goes to your brain. The best way to avoid sugar is just to stop eating sugary foods and drinks like candy, desserts, soda, pop cookies, cakes, ice cream, jams, jellies, and syrups. But unfortunately, sugar is hidden in a lot of processed foods. So you really need to read the labels carefully. Make sure you check out my video on how to label read because a lot of sneaky tactics that food manufacturers use to hide sugar on the food label. Instead of sugar, you want to eat something that is high in fiber. Fiber helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels, and it can also help curb your appetite. Great sources of fiber include chia seeds, flax seeds, avocados, broccoli, raspberries, carrots, and sweet potatoes. Number 2, the next worst food for your brain is soy protein isolate. Now, what is soy protein isolate? Well, this is highly processed soy protein that is extracted from soybeans using chemicals like solvents and high pressure. This ingredient is found in many keto-friendly snacks, protein bars, diet shakes, and also weight loss pills. Now, soy protein isolate is actually made from genetically modified soybeans. And studies show that this type of soy can cause an increase in inflammation in the body. This type of soy is also very low in methionine, which is an essential amino acid. When your body doesn't have enough methionine, it can lead to a deficiency, and this can lead to neurological problems like depression, anxiety, aggression, and even dementia. In addition, some of the chemical solvents that are used to extract soy protein isolate can be toxic to your liver and your kidneys, which can then affect your overall brain health. Now, if you're buying a keto-friendly snack or a protein bar or a diet shake, always check the ingredients to make sure that it does not contain soy protein isolate. Instead, you want to eat other sources of protein that are less processed like chicken thighs and breasts, fish, shrimp, beef, pork, eggs, and also plant-based proteins such as edamame, tofu, and tempeh. Number 3, the next worst food for your brain is vegetable oils. Vegetable oils like corn oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, peanut oil, and soybean oil are extremely inflammatory to the brain and the rest of the body. These oils are highly processed, and they are made from highly processed grains or legumes. They are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids and are very low in omega-3 fatty acids. This unhealthy fat profile causes inflammation, which can lead to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and also neurological conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. You also have to realize that these vegetable oils are often contaminated with toxic chemicals like hexane and glyphosate. Hexane is a neurotoxin, and it can cause damage to your nervous system. Glyphosate is a herbicide, which is an actual pesticide. And glyphosate has been linked to things like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and even certain types of cancer. You can find these oils in almost all fast foods, restaurant foods, and also packaged foods. The best thing to do is just to cook at home so that you can control the ingredients. Always read the labels on the ingredients and make sure that they don't contain any of these vegetable oils. Instead, you can use healthy oils like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and also grass-fed butter. The fourth worst food for your brain is alcohol. Alcohol is a drug, and it affects your brain function. Drinking too much alcohol can cause memory loss, mood swings, insomnia, and also lower inhibitions. Too much alcohol consumption can also cause nutritional deficiencies because it interferes with the absorption of several important vitamins and minerals. And it can also cause an increase in oxidative stress and free radical damage in the brain. And this can lead to things like dementia, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and also strokes. Now, if you do choose to drink alcohol, you want to do it in moderation. For women, that means no more than 1 drink per day. And for men, that means no more than 2 drinks per day. The 5th worst food for your brain is margarine. Margarine is made from highly processed vegetable oils. And as I talked about earlier, vegetable oils are extremely inflammatory and they are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Margarine is also usually hydrogenated, which means that it contains trans fats. Trans fats are one of the worst things that you can possibly put into your body. They are extremely inflammatory. They can cause damage to your heart, your brain, and the rest of your organs. They have also been linked to things like diabetes, obesity, and cancer. Margarine is commonly found on breads, crackers, and also cereal. The best thing to do is to just avoid these foods. Instead of margarine, you can use grass-fed butter or you can use organic coconut oil. The next thing that you should know about the brain is that it is an organ that has a tremendous need for antioxidants. This is because your brain has a high amount of polyunsaturated fats. These fats are prone to oxidation or free radical damage. And this can lead to all sorts of neurological problems. To protect your brain against oxidation, you want to eat foods that are rich in antioxidants. Some great sources of antioxidants include leafy greens, berries, nuts, and seeds. Also, regular consumption of dark chocolate has been shown to improve blood flow to the brain, and it can also improve cognitive function. Another thing that you should know is that the brain needs lots of water to stay hydrated. Dehydration can lead to headaches, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and also mood swings. It's recommended to drink at least 8 cups of water per day. Next, let's talk about what type of foods you should be eating to support optimal brain function. First, you want to eat foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory and they can help protect your brain against oxidative stress and free radical damage. Good sources of omega-3 fatty acids include fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. You can also get omega-3 fatty acids from walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Your brain also needs several B vitamins to function at its best. Vitamin B6, B12, and folate are 3 important B vitamins for brain health. A deficiency in any of these can lead to brain fog, fatigue, mood swings, and also problems with memory. Good sources of B vitamins include meats, seafood, poultry, eggs, dairy products, beans, and whole grains. And last but not least, the brain needs sufficient amounts of vitamin D to function at its best. Studies show that a vitamin D deficiency can lead to depression, cognitive decline, and even dementia. The easiest way to obtain vitamin D is by getting regular sun exposure. You only need about 20 minutes in the sun to meet your daily requirements for vitamin D. You can also take a daily supplement of vitamin D3, which I recommend taking along with K2. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy the next one. I put it up right here.